Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mad Dog Craps. It's a Monday Madness, the PM shift. Ready to get it in, ready to shoot some numbers. Still got to fix my cameras up real quick, so give me a little bit. Just got in. Traffic was slower than I thought. All right, so let me get set up here. Let's see if we can get some background noise. Right there should be cool. Got to set up some things. Give me a second here. Let's go over to the main stage. Ooh, it's cold up in here. Let's see how we looking. All right. That should be good right there. Leave that right there. All right. Yep, other phone was charging while I was gone. Beautiful. Hopefully everybody's had a good day today. It was a rainy day out here in Northern California. Let me get into the studio here with my other camera. Uh-huh. Little here. All right, let's see if we can get this together. Back this on up. Let me turn this down, actually. There we go. All right, let's back this up. See if we can get that 9 in there. See how it's done. That should be good right there. All right. Let's get to it. Who's in the room? We got Mrs. Big Money in the room. Buster 13. Oliver. Dan J. Marble Fort. We got Cadillac Jack. Quan. Don Z. T-Rep. And Caniella. All right. The Monday table getting started. Let's check some comments. Let's see, Badlands. What's going on, Badlands? Badlands is up. Yeah, it's only gonna be for a minute. Mrs. Big Money says, aloha. All right. Marble Fort. PM. Oh, did I say something wrong? The PM edition. Yes. All right, let's get this thing started. Let's go. All right. Grab some dice here. All right, 25, 25, 25. Cross. Woo, it's cold up in here. Jacket. 500 to cross. With 25, with a $50 CNE. Here we go. 652. Oh, actually, you know what? Coming down. Coming down. Sorry about that. Coming down. Appreciate everybody joining. Please hit that like button for me when you can. Gotta come down. Sorry. I don't want to work. I'm practicing not working. I forgot about that. Here we go. All right. $25 red, $5 yo, $10 crap check. 25, 25, 25. 6521, 5610 or yo. I got my other wall up. I didn't realize I still have my other wall up. Oh well. We got a 134. All right. One is 4 marked up. Actually, let's change walls. Change these walls real quick. Oh, I get a read. Huh? Fix the filth. All right, 1 second here. Gotta fix this up. Fixing this up here. All right, there we go. All right, we got a 4 for the first point. Here we go. Dice are moving, 500s across. $50 C&E. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we should have kept the other wall. 6.7. All right. So out on that, 617. Woo. All right, back up. 6-4, 6-4. See if we can play with the pass line for a second. And we got a 6-2-8. Maybe later. Now or later. All right, back up with our 500s. And the C&E. 268. What's it called? All right. And we got a hard 10. Beautiful. Since we got knocked off for everything last round, this is a hitting down round. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 10 are you. Short roll. But we got the hard 10 right back. Flowers, 55. Front line. Oh no, that's not a front line. Okay. So no front line. Forgot the point is 8. Here we go. Didn't we just hit a 10? Yeah, we did. I forgot I changed walls. Here we go. It's 5-2-1. We got a 5-6 yo. I start moving. LT, Lawrence Taylor, 56 on the call. 5-6-10 yo. That's what we're looking for. And we got a 6-2-8. Front. Wiener. Now we can say it. 6-2-8. All right, down we come with those. 25 on the red, 5 on the yo, 10 on the crap check. We got a 3, 1, 4, single cup of Joe. Marked up, point is 4. All right, so we made 705 and 925 plus 60 bucks on the last 3 hits. So we'll go with a $600 DC. 10% of that is 60. $50 yo, $56 yo with a $4 midnight. No places bets. Here we go. 6-4-6-5. Looking to get the DC to the outside. And we got a 5-3-8. DC will go to the 8. We need 2 hits to make 600 real quick since the 8 is an active number. So we need 270. All right. So we can go with a $10 crap check and a $5 yo with $270 levels on everything but the 8. The $600 DC is on the 8. Gotta stay away from the 8. 6-5-2-1. 2 rolls, stay away from that 8 so we can pay off that DC once again. And we got the hard 6. There's 1 payment, 300 bucks. Repeat. Looking for another. Uh-huh. 6-5-2-1. 5-6-10 or yo. And we got the 5. 1-4. All right, everything is, the DC is paid for twice. Down we come. Now we get, the DC is 600. Now we get the DC even with the ATS. So we need 575 to play with. 1,200 bucks total. All right. Here we go. Now we're on the hitting down for the other numbers. See if we can pay for it 3 times. All right, 6521. Hitting down the minimum. So we got midnight. Beautiful. We can lay the 9. All right. So I got 25 on it. 34 times. That's 850. 425 is half. We'll go 400 on the 10, 300 on the 9. $300 lay added to the 9. Make sure I got that right because I'll be putting them on the wrong number sometimes. Midnight, double sexy, Route 66. All right, 6521, 5610 or yo. And we got the hard 10. Beautiful. For 100. So that's 175 made. Coming down to the minimum. Except we're going to buy it for 20. $4 horn. 4, 5, and 6. Mission is to come down to minimum. The other ones just doing their job. Six, 5, 2, 1. If we knock a 4, 5, or 6 off, then we'll try to go straight for the 9. We got a 9, 5, 4 Nina. That's going to be the tall. Studio 54. Dancing in the club. We got the tall. All right, 9 is to minimum. Oh, minimum is $5. No, we're not going that minimum. We're going minimum at my local casino, $15. All right, can we hit the 4, 5, and the 6? 6, 5, 2, 1. See how long we can stay away from that 8? And 7 out. 4, 3, 7. We'll get the DC and everything back. Nice. We'll make some good amount of money. Rusty. Ooh, at 35 already. 13 rolls. Hashtag. Not bad. Here we go. 25s across once again. $25 red. The red, playing the Red Sea. See if we could be Moses and split the Red Sea. 25 on the red. 5 on the yellow. 10 on the crap check. The red seal. Red seal. Seal. Here we go. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Is what we're looking for. Here we go. And we got the 257. Good thing I wasn't working. We'll make $10. And we'll put it all on the red to go to 35. 35, 5, and 10. 25, 25, 25. Six, 4, 6, 4. Looking for that come out winner. Can we get the red? No, we'll get a 3, 6, 9. All right. 3, 6, Nina on the call. All right, 500 across. All right. Oh, I forgot my CNE. Oh well. Yeah, all right, DC round. Since we came up last round, we got a DC round coming up. Another. Actually, no, we did DC round last time, so this is hitting down. Hitting down round. Can we get a 5, 6, 10? Even though we don't have the yo, we can take it. We got a Pope 45. Nina. Brown. Winner. Buckshot. With the 4, 5. All right, so that's down. And it's 27.75 left over. So that's what we'll spread. 27, 26.35. 27.51 is close enough. Oh, and I got me working. Oh no. Oh well. It is what it is. Try not to slow up the game. Shoot straight, and you don't have to worry about it. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Ah, see, I knew I should have came down. Damn it. I knew it too. All right. Here we go. 25, 25, 25. Once again. 25, 5, 10. On the red C. Red C. CNE. All right, time to practice with another set. So 2, 4, 2, 6. It is practice still. And we got a 617 frontline winner. We'll make $10. We'll add it to the red. One, 6, 7. All right. 6, 4, 6, 4. Looking for some type of pass line action. We got a 6, 4, 10 on the end. All right, we got whacked last round. I got to figure something out here. I got to get some hits and downs going. We got a makeup. Mac makeup. We got a makeup. Let's see. And we got a 213 prime time, Deion Sanders. That'll get us 600. Let's go. 21 prime time. Nice and moving. 5, 6, 10 or yo. We got a 9. Nice. 54, Studio 54. Nina. From Pasadena. Dice and move. Colt 45. LED. Smooth. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Can we do it? And we got a 213. Those dice are moving. AC Doocy is the call. The sauce. We got the 314. Dice and move. 314, single cup of Joe. Still on the hitting down. We got a 5, 6 yo. Awkward position, 6, 5 yo. The Yoski. Here we go. 5, 6, 10 or yo. We got a 9. Studio 54. Nice move. Nina. Studio 54. 6521. And we got a 6410 on the end. Front line. Leader. Good hit here. $30 red. Yo. $10 crap check. Coming out. We're not going to throw the 6464. We don't want that smoke right now. We're trying to stay alive. 6521. 5610 or yo. Stay with the same thing right now till we hit that 5 and the 6. We got the 6. 5 and 1 kitchen 8, the main point of the set. Point is 6. Mark it up. All right, 1 5. All right, those dice are moving. Five, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a 9. 6, 3. Dice are moving. 3, 6, 9. Damn, she's fine. Mad Dog, can you roll it for us one more time? Get it low. Or will the dice go low, go low? All right, 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Sounds repetitive. Doesn't work all the time. But we got a 5. It worked that time with the secondary point. 1, 4, 5, horse and buggy 5. All right. And now we will go to the 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. Like I explained earlier, 2, 4, 2, 6 throws a lot of aces in midnight. As you can see, we had 7 of them earlier. With only 3 shooters. Was it 3 shooters? Maybe 4. All right, here we go. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got a 9. 4, 5 Nina from Pasadena. All right, that was a blank spot, so we got to respread again. 16, 15 across. $16, $11 worked for me. Here we go. 4, 5 Nina. All right, now we can start pressing. 2, 4, 2, 6. And we got a 4, 5 Nina. Right back. That 9 is I'm in control. All right. So 240. So 100 will go on the 5, and 100 will go on the 9. And we'll stack the $80. There we go. Everybody gets a little bit of something. 2426. 4, 8, 10 or more. And we got hard 6. Front line. Winner. Hard 6 on the call. Hard 6. All right, front line winner. Let's come back up with our red C and E. Red C. See if we can beat Moses and split the Red Sea. But we're going with the 2426. Here we go. And we got an ace deuce. We tried. We got close. How much did we make? We made $40. All right. We'll use 20 of it, 10 on the red, 10 on a crap, 10 on the craps. That 5 will pay 75, so it'll give us $20 win. All right, 2426. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got a 628, the main point. Main point of the set, 628. Mark it up, 8 is the point. Duracell, 6-2. Okay. So we got the $20 horn with a $5 crap check. Let's go to work. 2426, point is 8. 4, 8, 10 or horn is what we're looking for. And we got the 314, the secondary point. Joseph, single cup of Joe. So we're online right now with the last 3 shots. All right, so that made 433, and it has 200 on there. So we'll go 120, 120 to the 6, and we'll just go 100. 2 made 433, so that we get 213. All right, beautiful. Here we go. Get our horn action back up. Single cup of Joe. All right, let's see if we can hit it back again. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got the 628, the main point. We're online. Front line. Winner. We online. The risk is online with the points right now. I might want to start betting, but I don't know. Dice are moving. We'll stay with the same thing. Whatever's working, don't try to change it. 2426. We got a 628 right back. We online. That's the main point once again. Bet you can't do it again. Might not be a 2-6. It might be a hard 8. 2426. Or we could just hurry up and hit this midnight or aces. Can we get a private eye on the case? We're looking for private eye eyeball Jones. 2426. And we got a 145. Horse and buggy 5. That had 340 on it. It hit by itself. So 180 we press. Actually, we don't have to do that on this one. We'll just go 160 to make it 500 even. And then we'll just beef up to a $50 CNE. Next row, we'll press the aces at midnight. And then we'll press it up every row after that. So if I don't want to hit it, I'm going to lose some money. But actually gain money from the placement. But what's it? 2426. Hit it now so I don't have to do no unnecessary pressing to get you to hit. And we got a 6-5. Yo, he tried. He's trying his hardest. $350 yo, though. We'll take that and press it. We got a $25, basically $100 horn with an extra 25 on the ace deuce and yo. This time around, no CNE. Aces in midnight have been pressed. I heard that if you press it, it will come. Is that true? Let's find out in the next 2 rows. 2426. And that's not accurate. 257. All right, so 27 rolls. We will take that. Left the ends. That happens a lot. All right, let's get. All right, Marble Fork says the bell. Big Money says nice tall. Caniella says aloha, aloha. Caniella, what's going on? All right. Let's get back up here. All right, let's get back to work. So we got back-to-back hashtags. All right, we got back-to-back hashtag. 40 rolls and 2 shooters. We'll take that. All right. 25, 25, 25. Actually, let's go 50, 25.50. And that's 125 total. So we get $50 red. That'll be 250 left over. $10 yo. And a $15 crap shake. Coming out. All right. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Actually, you know what? Notice to come out, we don't have any ATS numbers. So we're going to go 6464. We can't sabotage ourselves. We got a 5 and 1 KitchenAid. All right, let's see. Let's get this DC rocking. We survived that other round. It's DC round. $200 CNE. Thousands across. Let's see if 4, 9, and 10 will be one of the DCs. We hit the 5, 6, and 8 and jump to an iron cross where the field will pay for the DC. Either way it goes, DC will be paid for. 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 a yo. And we got the 5. Michael Jordan. 5 fever. So we'll take that $1,200 hit. Come down on the 4 and 10. Half the 9, which was at 1,000 to 500. And we are Iron Cross looking for a $500 DC. Field has to pay for it. Can the field pay for his DC? But we are going 6, 5, 2, 1 because we will take 5, 6, and 8 all day. Here we go. And we got a 6, 5 yo, so we got a DC coming out. All right, 500 from the field, 500 to the DC. And since that was the yo hit. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to come down. That field paid for the DC. Everything else comes down now. Since it was not a 5, 6, or 8, and it's a $500 DC, 10% is 550. So we'll go with a $47 yo and a $3 midnight. Dice are moving. 6, 4, 6, 5, looking to get the DC to the outside. And we got a 268 Duracell Saquon Barkley version. All right, DC to the 8. We've been here before today. All right, DC for 500. So we need to make $500 in 2 hits on the place bets. Okay, we can't use the field to aid in the assistance because we're going to lose the field and the DC if it hits. So we'll go. We need to make 250. 210 pays 245. We're going to have to go 240, but we could get a $30 horn. That's 250. 280 minus 30, 250. All right, 2 hits of that, and we're good. Let's go. $30 horn, 5 heavy on the H deuce and yo. All right, staying away from that 8. We can stay with the 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got a 9, 4 5 Nina. We got one payment to the DC. Repeat, even though the DC is already paid for. 2 times over on the first hit, the field hit. We're looking for a trifecta. Here we go. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a 6, the main point, 5 and 1, kitchen aid. Front line. We there. All right, so our DC is paid for. Now, the next step, bring all them place bets down. Now, including our ATS, we have to match the DC. So we got $500 DC, and we got 125 on the ATS. So we need 375 to play with. A total of 1,000. $977 on the side. Oh, actually, you know what? We gotta drop that anyway. All right, that'll work right there. With a $10 CNE. We are off though. Take back the CNE. Actually, no, let's get a CNE because our DC will pay for our ATS if we happen to go the wrong route on this roll. All right, 6521. Still trying to stay away from that 8. And we got a 415, the secondary point in this set. All right, now we can get a $10 CNE back up again. All right, we got $70 levels. Well, 65 on the 10, 70 on the 9, and 84 on the 6. All right. 989. We're good. And since this is over an 8, this is our last hitting down process. If we hit a blank, we refill whatever we have left and go up. 6521. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got an 8. Gotta take the DC. Bye-bye. You could have him. He's already paid for. All right. Now, definitely everything is a hitting down. We have no 8. So if we have to respread, if we hit an 8, it's mandatory that we go upward. Here we go. 6521, looking for that 5, 6, 10 or yo. Ah, that was a terrible toss. 527. All right, made some money though. Nine roller. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's almost there. Almost another hashtag. Okay. This will be, how long have we been shooting for? Just wanted to do about an hour. And we are at 57 minutes. Let's get it. That way I can get me a snack and get on the G show. Play some crapsee on there. All right, last shooter, 100, 100, 100. $100 red. $15. No, excuse me, $10 yo. $25 crap check. Dice are moving. 6464. See if we can play with the pass line. And we got, yes, we can. We got midnight. Let's play with that pass line area. 6-5. You make $65. We'll leave it there. We gained a soldier. We'll stay with the same bet. Gained a soldier and got paid for it. But we will not be going back to 6-4, 6-4. 6-4, 6-5. And we got a 4-5 Nina, the main point of that set. The way I throw, I go based off my throwing, the way I throw. Might not be, but the way I throw, yes. Okay. Thousands across. Hitting down around $200 C&E. Let's go to work. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a 4-1-5, the secondary point. 5 will stay up. Since we're throwing a 6-5-2-1, I'm taking everything else down but the 5, 6, 10 and the yo. But it'll have to stay the same. Only way the 6 can get pressed, only way the 5 can get pressed is if the 9 hit. And take away our 9. 10 for the 8 and 4 for the 6. 6-5-2-1. And we got a hard 4. Beautiful. All right, so that 4 will come down, but we'll press the 6, 300. They're related numbers to me. I don't know about anybody else, but to me, they're related. All right, we're keeping the 10. So if we hit the 8, we take off the 8 and press the 10. Since we're looking for 5, 6, 10 or yo. All right, 4 is gone. You still got to put up that yo. You still got to put up that yo, sir. Woo. I should have got at least a hard 4, but hard ways jinx me, so we will not. We hit a 4, we lose $200. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And the 6, there it is. That's why I relate those to each other. Because it seems like when I throw a 4, a 6 come around the corner. Like, all right, here we go. And we pressed it for 300. Way to watch the trends of your shot. Here we go. We'll press it another 300 to go to 18. Ooh, got to get that C&E back up for 200. Can't hit a 4. Only numbers that will stay, 5, 6, and 10 with the yo. And I have a crap check for 100 too, so 100. $200 CNE. All right, we gotta hit a 5, 6, 10 or yo this if we want to keep that money. And we got a 5, 3, 8. So the 8 will press the 10, like we talked about. So yeah, the 8 is gone, and we'll press the 10, 300 to go to 13. So we have a 9 up there. 9 and craps is the only thing that we have that we shouldn't hit. But if we do, we get paid for it. The 9 will press the 5. 6, 5, 2, 1, 5, 6, 10 or yo. That's the only thing we're looking for. Anything else, we waste the roll. We waste money, we lose money too. So we got to shoot straight. The Madden challenge. And we did not shoot straight on that. 257. All right. We shot. That was a good shot, actually. It just didn't pan out right. It felt pretty good, though. But like I said, it didn't pan out. All right. Not a bad night. We got a 28er. Was it 28er or 27? 27 and a 13. What time do we have right? Oh, yeah. Time to go so we can check out G. Let me get on with G. I'm pretty sure he's live right now. I appreciate everybody watching. Let's see who. Ooh, EVL. What is that? Oh, EV Empire. Nice. What's going on, EV Empire? Appreciate you playing. Big Money Bill, 105. Big Money and a Big Money Family, 102. EFSU, 71,000. Let's just go with the active greens right now. Buster 13 with 36,000. Glenn from Texas. What's going on, Glenn from Texas? Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you playing. Good to see you. All right. And he got was 7,175. Mrs. Big Money was 6,800. I love her, my guy, with 4,300. Caustic Carlo with 444. Cyber Eagle, what's up with it? 414. Whoa, we got a lot of positives. Uncle Keanu, Jose, no. Will they be done for Mondays? Jose's hanging on. Big Money Ray in the building. Okay. Justice to the gin. What's going on? T-Rep. All right. OD school. I'm just say OD school. Or is it at you? Is that an A? My contacts should kind of throw up a little bit. I think it says at you. Actually. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. Playing along. All right. Let's look at some numbers here. We got 9 shooters, 107 rolls. That's nice. That's more than 10 straight out. That's more than 10. SRR 8.92. SOR 8.89. That 8 is leading the pack with 16, followed by the 6. And the 9. 5 is underachieving. The midnight is just, and we just couldn't get one at the right time. But, oh, actually, you know what we did? We got a tall. We got a tall today. We got a tall today. Yep. Well, tonight. All right. Everybody, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you playing along. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't already as well, hit that like button for me. Means a lot, goes a long way. All right, Caniella, you are more than welcome. See you at the the Cypress Casino. You already know. All right. All right, everybody. Like I always say, life is like craps. You never know what rolls next. Peace. See you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.